Hello everyone, and welcome back to another Monster Hunter World video. Why are we fighting Pukie Pukie? Isn't he a tier 1 pushover? This is baby stuff. But actually there's a good reason for it. Do you see what we're doing here? We are picking up the pods and killing him with basically just our slingers. Look at that. Yeah, take that. Ooh, scatter nuts. I'm gonna scatter his nuts with these scatter nuts. Look at that, we gotta poison him. Oh man. So, if you guys are curious what's going on here, why are we doing this? It's because in my Discord channel, which by the way, we're approaching 5,000 members in that Discord. It's very active, very fun Discord to join. We have our Tri-Lizard Turf Wars. Yes, I stole that right off of Harry Potter, because I am a nerd. Tri-Wizard tournament, right? That was from the Goblet of Fire. This is from the Goblet of Monster Hunter World is what we're doing here. We have the Tri-Lizard tournament. This is the Gyros pack, and we are doing the challenge where you need to defeat Pukie Pukie, or Pukei Pukei, however you say his name. Everybody tells me to say his name differently. We are defeating him only with our slinger pods. And it's surprisingly entertaining. I've done a lot of challenges so far, and this was definitely my favorite one, just because I've never done this before, and we have some great challenges coming up. We're definitely going to do a challenge where you have to use the greatsword and kill a monster using only the kick. So we're going to have a kick-only challenge eventually. Probably very soon, actually. I'm writing up some fresh challenges for the appreciation event. I don't want to date this video, but essentially the appreciation event comes out tomorrow. Alright, so he's knocked down, and interestingly, the scatter nuts are capable of KOing him. I actually forgot about that. Do you guys remember when this is my first Monster Hunter game, so I truly had no idea what I was doing the first time I played. And the first time I fought Anjanath, I was so relying on the scatter nuts. I was like, these are so good, the scatter nuts. And that's because the truth was I was really bad. So the scatter nuts, I would shoot Anjanath in the head, and they would eventually KO him, which I had no idea what was going on. So he got KO'd, and I didn't know why. But I remember thinking back then, man, these scatter nuts are pretty strong. And it's been a long time since I started playing the game. It's probably close to 2,100 hours later now, because I've got time on the PC as well, and I don't really know how to calculate that. You know what I should do? I should reset my hours to like 0 on the... Yeah, I think I can do that. I should reset my hours to 0 on the PC, and then I can just add that to whatever I have on the console, the Xbox, and I'll know what my total gameplay is. That's probably a good idea. But here we are, we're in the next section, and this is a really fun part. And yeah, so I'm much further along in my Monster Hunter career, and here I am using the scatter nuts for once. After all this time, I normally would ignore them, right? You'd use flash pods maybe, at best, if you're going to use anything. But here I am using them again. It's actually pretty entertaining, because if everyone shoots him in the head enough, he just falls over, he KOs. So here we are. These are the torch pods, and they're another slinger pod that you don't really ever use as a group. This is really entertaining. So I'm making a little bed of coals for him to walk on here. And of course, even though there's a pile of torch pods at my feet, I can't pick up another set of them. I have to find another set of torch pods somewhere. But I'm indicating to my team that you guys can't hear it because the talking is muted. But I'm indicating to my team that there's torch pods over there, and what I'm doing right now. The reason I'm looking for more torch pods. I'm like, there's got to be more around here, because that's kind of how they do it in the game. They cluster certain slinger pods of the same type. They kind of cluster them together, don't they? Jagras is in the way. Get out of here, Jagras. Now he's helping, actually. Well, I shouldn't say that. This is Team Gyros. We don't take kindly to your type. Oh, here we go. Right. So for a second, I thought I found scatter nuts, and here I am. I just ran past them. There they are. More slinger torches over here. I just call them torch pods because it's easier to say. They need to have Tide Pods in the game. There needs to be a PC modder that makes Tide Pods. So this is the real fun right here. Everybody's like, okay, we all got our torch pods now, and we all start shooting down our torch pods. Look, we've got our trap, and look at all that. He is just completely surrounded by torch pods. It's so ridiculous. If I had an overlay, I would be able to tell just how much damage he's taking. Look, I found another set of torch pods. Oh no, that's the same one, isn't it? Look at that. Somebody put down another trap. Brilliant. And I'm just going to keep firing these torch pods right under him. He is going to be a roast duck. What would he be, actually? He is some kind of bird, isn't he? He's kind of a gross-looking bird. He's like a lizard bird. If he was a turkey and a lizard, what would you call him? Like a turkard? a lirzki? I don't know. I'm trying to combine the names of a lizard and a turkey, and it's not going well. We've shoved him into that corner over there. Let's go chase him down real fast. Yeah, this was actually a very fun challenge, and that's the reason I wanted to share it with you guys. Because I expected it to last like 30 minutes. I did. I thought the fight was going to last. It had to, you know. I was just thinking in my head, like, all we're doing is going to shoot him with the stones. So what, we're going to do like 2 damage to him? But it's not that bad, actually. It's not that good either. I mean, he's a low rank. But you know what that means. Now we're going to have a challenge where you defeat the behemoth using only stones, right? Maybe it'll be like a challenge to see if you can even knock him out of stage 1. I'm sure you could if you just dropped the boulders, actually. We had a different challenge where I haven't done this one myself. I'll probably do it later. There's a challenge called, I won't say what the name of it is. It's a insect insect glaive kinsect challenge where you need to take the behemoth into stage 4 and then you have to defeat him only with your kinsect. And a team actually finished that one as well. My team hasn't done that. The Gyros Pack hasn't. Well, that's why we need your help. You need to come join us, actually. We need more people. Gyros Pack is a little behind in score. I'm a little guilty for that. It's because I'm so busy making videos like this for you rather than playing the game. So here we are again. We're in another section full of scatter nuts. And if you shoot him in the head, it does a nice little chunk of damage. You know, it's nothing. You're not going to be able to compare this to anything substantial like actually using your weapon. I wonder if they ever would include a really powerful slinger pod. I feel like the slinger bomb pod is the closest thing to being like an actually viable pod. The behemoth drops that from time to time, and I actually go and I pick it up because you get, what is it? If you've got like 3 shots of it, that's 150 damage. That's not bad, considering it's a ranged weapon, and it also causes the monster to flinch, right? So you're getting a flinch on that monster. Oh, I didn't mean to carve this Jagras here. Get out of here, Jagras. The great Jagras and the Jagras trying to mess us up. Trying to hinder our run. We won't let it happen. So he is off to his nest. I'm not going to make you watch me run all the way over to his nest. We're going to use the magic of editing to jump right to the end of the video, and he is captured. Alright, let me know what you guys thought of that challenge. Why don't you tell me in the comment section some interesting challenges you would like to see as well. We have a whole... Honestly, I've already got a pretty good list at this point, especially because people are counting on me on making challenges. But if you guys have something in mind you want to see in the future, I'm all ears. Let me know. You know, it's all for fun. Alright, well, I want to thank everyone in the Gyros Pack that helped me finish this challenge. And with that being said, I'll see you guys next time.